Good morning, collective and soul tribe. Happy Thursday. All right, guys. Happy Thursday. Okay, it is Thursday, November 20th. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm going to jump right into it. All right. The time for me right now is 10:18 a.m. So let's get started, okay? Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for November 20th? What does the collective need to know for November 20th, please, and thank you? What clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time, Spirit? I knew I saw a card that was flipped the other way. I wasn't crazy. But what clarity and understanding can you give the collective at this time, Spirit? What do they need to know for November 20th? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 20th, please? What do they need to know? Okay, so two cards that wanted to show up, okay, is Ace of Cups, okay, and King of Wands, right? So let's jump into that, okay? So first of all, Ace of Cups is talking about love, okay? This is something new, maybe emotional awakening. Even when it comes to like your creativity, spirituality, and intuition, that could be confirmation as well. The number one, like I said, we always talk about the number one. So when it comes to first house placements, we're talking about self, okay? This is about your appearance. So how you show up, how you start your beginnings, how your first impressions are, your attitude, approach to life, etc. Okay, and how the world views you, right? So for some of you guys, this is about new beginnings and independence, right? This could be love, career, finances. Some of you guys are starting something new, whether this is creativity, okay, or your passions. But there is a new financial opportunity that's showing up in your energy, and some of you guys can feel this. Okay. Again, sacral chakra talks about I feel, right? So some of you guys can feel this energy. You're opening up your heart when it comes to love. And some of you guys can have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces placements, okay? So this also is talking about for King of Wands leadership. Some of you guys, when it comes to your creativity and passions, you guys are taking leadership in that. There's a vision, a bigger picture, and you guys are taking control of that. So when it comes to being a visionary, being ambitious, determined, this is the financial success that you guys are trying to move towards. This is I can energy, so solar plexus chakra, which is I can. Some of you guys may have Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. Also, when we talk about the number 14 as a whole number, this is talking about foundation shifts, okay? Freedom within structure. So for some of you guys, when it comes to your creativity, you guys are building something where you can have more freedom in what it is that you're trying to build at this time. For some of you guys, when it comes to redefining stability, right? Flow within discipline and having truthful foundations, okay? Some of you guys are going into this. This is a conscious change that you guys are moving into. Again, 1 in 4 equals 5. So this is change, freedom, and adventure. So some of you guys are embracing new beginnings, new experiences, being able to be more adaptable in these new experiences. So this is talking about a lot of movement and flow. Okay. For some of you guys, 5th house is also talking about creativity. So if you guys are starting something new that is creative, Spirit is saying to keep doing that because it's giving you joy at this time. And for some of you guys, it's allowing you to have self-expression as well. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time for November 20th? What else can you tell them for November 20th, please? Thank you, Spirit. So the Hermit, okay? For some of you guys, third eye chakra is very significant. So again, this is about you guys saving, budgeting, okay? You guys could be withdrawing. So solitude is very significant. For some of you guys too, if this is not about saving and budgeting, some of you guys are going into introspection at this time, right? Your third eye could be activated as well. There is something about having some type of completion within service. So some of you guys are light workers. Endings leading to transformations is also significant as well. And also when it comes to healing others, right? Empathy and release is also significant. For some of you guys, ninth house is talking about long distance. So when it comes to travel, higher education, divination, the arts, media, that kind of stuff, and also learning new things, right? This could be learning a new language, learning new cultures. Obviously, take what resonates with that, but that could also be confirmation for some of you guys as well. Okay. But yeah, you guys are either light workers or humanitarians, right? And so, yeah, so we have 10 of Cups here. Okay. This is about joy, happiness, fulfillment. Okay. So for some of you guys, 10 of Cups is very significant when it comes to emotional stability. For some of you guys are moving into emotional stability at this time. Some of you may have Mars and Pisces as well. You don't have to, but Mars and Pisces feels like you guys are taking action when it comes to your emotions. Again, your dreams, that kind of stuff, right? Pisces also talks about, for some of you guys, spirituality, right? Creativity, romance, music, fantasies, right? Introspective. So even when it comes to being an old soul is very significant. For some of you guys, when it comes to Pisces, Pisces is also one of those placements that's very self-sacrificing, and that's the energy that you guys have, right? So again, self-sacrificing could be going out your way to do things for people, right? But also realizing that if you don't get that back, that doesn't mean that you won't get it back, okay? It just means that you're the one that's self-sacrificing, right? So some of you guys could be, in this 10 of Cups energy where you're grateful for the love of your lives, you're grateful for the joy in your life, you're grateful for, family, success, that kind of stuff, right? So in the next few weeks or so, like this could have been starting out in October, but in the next few weeks or so, you guys could be moving towards, something that's very successful, right? So take what resonates with you, because success means, something different for everybody. So obviously take what resonates with you with that, right? Because again, success could mean anything for anybody, right? So yeah, Queen of Cups, okay? This is about intuition, healing, counseling, support. So some of you guys, when it comes to counseling and healing, this is the energy that you guys are stepping into, okay? Like I said, if this is a new job, right, that you guys are doing, Spirit is saying that you guys are moving towards work that is very healing, okay, for you. And it's not even just healing for you, it's healing for other people as well. So sacral chakra for some of you guys, when it comes to what you feel, okay, the number 4 is very significant. I'm going to tell you what number 13 may represent. So the number 13 talks about transformations and rebirth through change, right? Being an alchemist, okay? Being someone who can transform people around you, right? So if you put 1 and 3 together, that equals 4. You guys are moving towards stability and structure at this time. So some of you guys are organizing and protecting what it is that you guys are building, okay? Whatever it is that you're building, you guys have gone through introspection, and now you're moving forward towards success, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, again, we have Temperance, okay? This is about balance, okay? Calm, tranquility, peace, right? Moving into peaceful situations. So it's almost giving, I believe it's 6 of Swords or 5 of Swords. I can't remember. It's one of those cards, but it's just like that energy of moving away into something new, moving away to calmer waters, right? So for some of you guys, there's something about harmony and balance that's significant. And even when it comes to financial planning, you guys are trying to find a balance in all the areas of your life right now, okay? So again, when we talk about 14, this is about a foundation shift. Having freedom within your structure is very significant. Some of you guys are redefining what stability means, okay? And that is a conscious change that you guys are going through. Again, this is the same energy with the King of Wands, okay? The number 5 is very significant as well, again. So some of you guys could be seeing angel number 444, 555, you know, 1010, 1111. Obviously, take what resonates with that because, you know, not everyone will be seeing angel numbers, but that's also confirmation, okay? So let's get some other messages too. So Spirit, what other message do you have for the collective at this time, please? What other messages do you have for the collective? Yeah, so prayers being answered is very significant. Okay, the number 12 may resonate for some of you guys at this moment, okay, whenever you see this video. But again, 1212 could be very significant, and 12s talk about harmony through growth, okay, learning through duality. So even when it comes to being the student of balance, you guys have growth through compassion. Learning patience is very significant. The energy of duality when it comes to masculine and feminine energy, harmony, is very significant as well. Again, 1 and 2 equals 3. So again, when it comes to like your creativity and your expression, that is significant. When it comes to self, this is about your worth, your love, value, and respect. 1111. You see how this pig is sitting on top of money? When you think of pigs, right, I mean, it's cute, right? But when you think of pigs, unfortunately, when you think of pigs in a more negative way because, you know, you're always seeing pigs in mud and rolling around and, you know, people, you know, spirituality and religion, especially when it comes to like Rastafarian cultures as well, eating pork is against that, right? So it's almost like greed, okay? The pig could represent greed, even though pigs are not that representation only. There is a positive, you know, outlook as that animal, right? Because again, when I think of that, I think of greed and money, right? So when it comes to your integrity, okay, when it comes to your respect, when it comes to your worth, you know, money is very significant, right? It's almost like this could go both ways, why I'm saying this. So when I think about pigs spiritually, it's about abundance, prosperity, and good fortune, okay? But also when it comes to sacrificing, okay, sacrificing yourself could be very significant too. And like I said, when it comes to religions and, you know, introspections, especially like most Judaism and Islam background cultures and religions, it's almost like the pig is viewed as unclean, okay? But then it also means money, okay? It also means abundance, right? So for some of you guys, when it comes to this energy of having self-respect, money is very significant. And I did mention about not all money is good money, okay? So just because the money is really good does not mean that it is for you, okay? So a lot of places that you look at, you know, the company may say, oh yeah, we're gonna give you $40 or $50 an hour, which is amazing, but the stress that comes with it is not amazing. So some people may say like, oh, why do you want to work, you know, a retail job, or why do you want to do this? Or because even though a retail job still has its stress, it's not as stressful as corporate, okay? A lot of people don't realize that corporate is very stressful, not because of the work that you're doing, but because of the people that make it stressful. So a lot of people don't realize that energy does seep, okay? If your energy is low vibrational and you have your staff working with you, of course their staff is going to be low vibrational because you are low vibrational, right? Not you like the collective, but meaning whoever is running the business, okay? So yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have self-love. Okay, I'm going to see if I can also get a spirit animal for you guys. So, Spirit, what message do you have for the collective when it comes to spirit guides, okay? What spirit guide can resonate with the collective at this time? What spirit animal will resonate with the collective at this time, please? What spirit animal can you provide to the collective at this time when it comes to this energy? What do they need to know? Thank you. So we have here peacock, okay? Some of you guys, peacocks could be very significant at this time. Actually, I have that written, I think, on my personalized deck too, but peacocks are very significant. Spirit is saying to let yourself stand out and be noticed, okay? For some of you guys, when it comes to showing up for yourself, you may feel like you don't like showing up for yourself at all, and Spirit is saying that's fine. Show up. Okay, show up. Your energy is needed. It's necessary, right? So what are the messages, Spirit, for the collective at this time? What else can you tell the collective? Yeah, divine timing wanted to show up as well. Okay, so there is something about letting yourself stand out and be noticed. And then there's something about divine timing, right? So whatever prayers that were answered at this moment for for some of you guys, there's something about divine timing being at play. Okay, some of you guys could be waiting for confirmations as well, or waiting for signs and synchronicities when it comes to the situation, right? But obviously, with this energy, it's almost like waiting, right? So you guys could be in introspection and you guys could be waiting. Yeah, meditation could be very significant. So again, there's something about maybe going into meditation and then something happening or coming up or showing up for you during divine timing, okay? Yeah, some of you guys could be looking for a sign. Okay, this is confirmation, like I was saying. Some of you guys could be looking for a sign or some type of, symbolism. This could be like angel numbers or seeing like a sign, like a color or a specific car, right? But whatever the energy is where you guys are waiting, success is very significant, okay? Right? And if you believe. So it's almost like if you believe in success, you can be successful, right? Everything is all about the mind, okay? And how we connect, right? So I'm going to leave it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this video. Again, thank you guys for the love and support that you guys have been giving to me at this time. I appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys, whatever it is that you guys have been praying about or, working towards at this time, allow the universe, like I always say, to work with you. That doesn't mean that your prayers are not answered. The divine hears you, right? But there is something about patience and waiting and going with the flow, okay? So yeah, I'll end it here, guys. Hope you, took something away for those that didn't resonate with the message, but for those who did resonate with it, I hope that whatever it is that you guys are moving towards, especially when it comes to success, that it is what you want, okay? And that you are happy with this, okay? But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it out here, leave it with you guys. But thanks again for watching up until this point of the video, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye.